What's up, YouTube? It's your boy Prez, and I'm back with another video, man. Look, I'm about to put y'all on some real game right now. I can't lie to you, man. Look, now, the way that it's put, it says, ignoring women, the secret to making her chase you. Look, you ain't got to ignore them, but you got to act like you don't care. You got to be like a little nonchalant. I know these girls be like they hate nonchalant people. Cap, they love nonchalant people. I'll tell you that right now. Because they love me and I want to know. But but look, man, I'm about to put y'all on some game. We about to go through this video. It's a little 6-minute video. I'm about to show y'all. I'm about to tell y'all what it is and what not to do. Without further ado, Prez family, like, subscribe, comment down below what y'all want to see next. Get us to 500 right now. Get us to 500. I love y'all, man. Without further ado, let's get into this video.
Started my journey to understand women and how they think. I always heard this phrase, ignore her and she will chase you. I tried to apply this technique, but without any results, and I began to think it was just empty talk and not true. However, after a long time, I discovered that this phrase was just a surface expression of a deep concept in the psychology of women. I realized that the mistake wasn't in the phrase, but in me, because I didn't understand the concept well. By the end of this video, you will understand with me the psychology of women, and you will learn how to ignore her to attract her and make her obsessed with you. This is one of the most important episodes.
No, I am. This is somebody that, you know what I'm saying, like, you know, he be doing his research, but he don't be actually in the field. I be in the field. I'ma just listen to this and then I'ma revent it and tell y'all like what it really is. My men out there. My women, y'all could just sit back and learn from it.
In the How to Attract Women series, so pay close attention. There's one thing that repels all women, and yet most guys are the embodiment of this trait. What is it, you ask? Well, I'll just give it away. Here it is, neediness. And now you will tell me, but I'm not needy. Yes, my friend, you almost certainly are. You see, neediness isn't just the obvious things, such as being obsessive, going through her text, calling her 69 times a day, and getting super jealous every second she's not with you. Being
facts. Look, man, y'all gotta start being. Look, if you could show a girl, like, no cap, like no bullshit, like no cap. If you could show a girl that you can be anybody or anywhere you want without her, she gonna like that. Cause she gonna be like, oh my God, he really doesn't need me. Yeah, we don't.
needy comes through, even in the small things. It comes through in the way you talk to her, treat her, act around her, and so on. But the most clear sign of a needy man is the overall relationship dynamics. Note, although I'm using the word relationship, this can apply to meeting a woman for the first time, dating, being in a long-term relationship, etc. Now, you ask, what do you mean by relationship dynamics? Good question, my friend. Now, a word of warning. This is going to sound very Machiavellian, but I want you to bear with me. You see, it comes down to this. How much effort are you putting into the relationship towards woman? In other words, how invested are you in her and the relationship? The less fucks you give, the more fucks you get. A surefire sign of a needy man is a man who invests a lot.
Okay, that was deeper than I thought. I ain't gonna lie to you, it's true, low key, but it's deeper than I thought. Like, it's just everybody's just so like attachment is on emotional levels. So like, if you don't care, she gonna do everything to make you care. That's why when girls get in a relationship, it's different. But when they're not in a relationship with a boy that they like, they on a chase to get that man to get him in a relationship. But as soon as they actually get in a relationship, she ain't got nothing to chase no more. So it's like she just, you know what I'm saying? Y'all will soon understand. Maybe. I don't know what age group I'm talking to, but y'all will soon understand. And if you already understand, comment down below, because I'm telling y'all, this is facts.
Time, energy, effort, and even money into a woman while getting very little, if anything, in return. The more you invest in a woman, the less attracted to you she is. It's really that simple. For you analytical types, the amount of time, energy, effort, emotion.
I don't know about that one. Like, invest, like, you get her some, she gonna like you. Like, it depends on what you invest. Like, if you invest time with the girl and, you know, dinner and food and stuff like that, she gonna like you. It's just a matter of what time do you invest? Like, you can't live without her type stuff. Like, she not gonna like that.
Money a man invests in a woman is negatively correlated to her attraction. Except, of course, for the fact that he needs to invest a little bit to get her number, set up a date, flirt a bit, etc. Anyhow, here is an approximate graph. The more invested in her you are, the less attractive you are in her eyes. I know this is completely contrary to all that feel-good emotional bullcrap society pumps into you about how you just need to show her what a nice guy you are. I know you've been taught that the way to get a babe is to wine and dine her for months and buy her flowers and chocolates and take her for rides in your fancy car. That if
Yeah, bro, don't do that. I'm not gonna lie to you. Don't do that. Nah. No. Don't do that. I'm not gonna lie to you. Like, the dinner shit, out the window.
only you could be
Out the window.
nicer to her than every other
Out the window.
guy she's met, then she'll want to sleep with you. But it's all a lie. It's not what women are biologically hardwired to find attractive. At best, this sort of needy behavior will land you in the friend zone. At worst, she'll find you sexually repulsive. Either way, you lose. The ironic truth is that the neediest get the least. Needy men get what others give them, not what they want. Men who have zero neediness, on the other hand, get exactly, and often more than, what they want. Women find them irresistible. But why? Why are women instinctively, yes, instinctively, attracted to guys who have zero neediness? Why are they instinctively attracted to men who have options? We will explore the evolutionary reasons for this in the upcoming episodes of this series. But before we move on, let's examine neediness on a deeper level. It's all about the subcommunication. Mindset is everything. It's not so much about the needy behavior itself, but about where it is that the behavior comes from. It's about what your behavior implies about you as a man, the subcommunication. For example, buying a woman you barely know a drink at a bar or bragging to her about your job is obviously coming from a place of perceived inadequacy. You feel you're not good enough for her on your own, or you feel inferior to her, or intimidated by her beauty, and so you attempt to compensate. Meanwhile, the guy who's playfully teasing a woman about something or another is, through his actions, implying the...
That's facts. I'm not gonna lie, bro. This is actually telling the truth. I like, he actually did his research. I can't lie to you. This is actually facts. Yeah, don't just go up to a girl boasting about yourself. Never do that. Like, ever. That's weird. Don't do that to anybody. That's a little weird, bro. Don't do that.
Exact opposite. He has zero neediness. In fact, he might be testing her to see if she's good enough for him. He's the catch, and she's just another chick chasing after him. At least, this is his mindset. Needless to say, the second guy is going to be seen as infinitely more attractive to women than the first guy, because his behavior implies that he is higher status. So let's take a look at the different levels of neediness, or lack thereof. Level 1, needy. This guy is a needy man. He buys women he doesn't know, drinks in order to buy time to talk to them. When he does get the chance to talk to them, he brags about his job, his car, his apartment, and so on. If he's lucky enough to get a date with a girl, he texts her every day. And not just any texts, but big, long, essay-like texts. He also sends good morning and good night texts. On the date, he asks her where she wants to go. He wants to make her happy. He is too afraid to take charge and lead, for fear that she might not like whatever it is he chooses. The point is this: it's not the guy's behavior itself that is needy. Rather, it is what the behavior is communicating about him. His behavior is communicating that he's too emotionally invested in her, that he's not a man with options, that he probably even feels inadequate, unconsciously, or perhaps even consciously, feeling that he's not good enough for her. He feels he needs to compensate, whether that be by buying her a drink despite not knowing her, driving her around, taking her on fancy dates, showing off his high-paid job, and so on. Although all of these behaviors may not be traditionally classified as needy, they...
So basically what he's saying, rich people are needy. Yo, I'm not gonna lie to you, man. Look, if you ain't got no game, man, be rich. Because girls like girls like a rich person. Like if we talking about like rich, we talking about stupid rich. Like, if you don't got no game, you gotta be stupid rich. Like, if you got game, you don't need to be rich, because you can do what the hell you want. Like, no cap. Now, with that being said, how this generation is flipping, you need money to be able to please a girl nowadays. So, me on the other hand, I know how to get around it. I do. I'm not going to tell y'all my secrets, because that would be like, come on, bro. Like, what is we doing here? But like, I'm not gonna tell y'all my secret, you know what I'm saying? I gotta, you know what I'm saying? I gotta get in there. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, let's do it.
Understand the concept. I want you to develop yourself and your mindset because this is the right way to attract any woman you want. Your actions should come from within. And before we continue the video, don't forget to hit the like button. We want this video to reach 1,500 likes. I know you can do it. So let's continue our topic. Get it? Don't be needy. And no, neediness isn't just the obvious crazy stuff. It can come through in everything you do. It's all about what your actions sub-communicate, the meaning behind your actions, what your actions reveal about you. Being needy can be as simple as getting your feathers all ruffled up over something she says, such as the aforementioned "you seem like a player" example. It can also be simply investing too much time, effort, and emotion into her too early and/or without getting anything in return. For example, don't start acting like her boyfriend and driving her around everywhere, buying her stuff, and being her shoulder to cry on if she hasn't even put out yet. And even then, I wouldn't recommend doing any of that sort of stuff. Although neediness can come in all different shapes, colors, and sizes, it all smells the same, and women can smell it from a mile away. So hopefully you now have a better understanding of this dreadful little creature known as neediness.
What I will say to y'all, man, for real, like I will really say this to y'all, and y'all can take it how y'all want, bro. I'm saying this to all my men out here, bro. Girls have the same rosters as men. Y'all just never know about it. Like, if you think you're the only one that's doing this, you're not really thinking straight. I'm not gonna lie to you. You're lost in the sauce. Because your girl is not your girl. I'm gonna keep it a bean with you. As much as you want it to be your girl, that's not your girl. That's not. You know what I'm saying? You just living in her world. You just living in her world. I'm gonna keep it a bean with you. But don't be out here acting stupid. Know the game. Play the game. Know how to be in the game. Because these girls know how to play the game, bro. They know how to play the game. And they're very good at it. Trust me, I know. I've been there. I know.
Because if you're watching me, you're almost certainly needy to at least a certain extent, no matter how small, and it repulses women. Key ideas. 1. Neediness is the single most unattractive trait. You can look like Brad Pitt, but if she gets so much as a whiff of neediness, her attraction will die. 2. It's all about what your behavior sub-communicates. Neediness isn't always obvious. Us guys typically associate neediness with crazy behaviors, such as secretly checking her phone, but in reality, doing unnecessary favors, getting too invested too early, or feeling like you need to prove yourself are all just as indicative of neediness. 3. The less fucks you give, the more fucks you get. Women are biologically hardwired to be instinctively attracted to mentally strong, confident, masculine, dominant men. These kinds of guys aren't needy and have nothing to prove. And so, when your behavior sub-communicates neediness, giving too much of a fuck, her attraction wanes. If you want to attract her, eliminate all neediness. Not just the crazy stuff. I'm confident you're not like that. It's the small things, the subtle sub-communications. Turn the tables by shifting your mindset from "I hope she likes me" to "let's find out if I like her." Try to impress her and she'll be less interested. Be less invested and she'll try to impress you.
Alright, YouTube, that was the end of this video. Look, man, it was crazy. I ain't gonna lie. He said a lot of facts that I didn't even... Man, I was talking a lot in this video. That's how I know it's facts. But like, subscribe, man. You're gonna get more of these because I feel like I need to start giving y'all more and more game. Not what I do, but how I learned from what I do now talking to girls. I mean, I think I should start helping y'all with that, because if we can get this generation back to how it was with my game, no cap, I got it for you. Y'all gonna see me in action soon. Don't drink and drive, don't text and drive, and no means no, press family. You understand me? I'm out.